Oh, what a day. There's not much else to do besides, well, start filming, I suppose. Oh, talking of filming though, let's see what specific games I might play. I could play the Mega Drive, but it does require a specific AV to HDMI converter, and the same applies to the Master System too, or even a Sega Saturn, or my Dreamcast, despite random resetting problems. So, oh, what to do? Hello? Oh, nothing much besides more videos to make. Wait, repeat that a second? You didn't tell me it was Sonic's 30th birthday today. I wonder what's the plans I might do. Oh, I know. I'm about to be doing the my video game collection video based on around Sonic the Hedgehog. Will that be alright for you? Okay, I'll see you then. So, bye. I must get ready for some Sonic stuff.
20 minutes later.
Alright, got all of my Sonic stuff being ready for the actual celebration for this point today, because I've got classic Sonic and modern Sonic plushies, as well as my glorious Sonic hat, even though it was originally going to be my Sonic cap, but it's on the actual peg somewhere, but I digress. Greetings everyone, it is the one and only Maxi here, and I'm from the likes of the Maxi Toys videos today. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell on the computer screen, today's the day. It's the 23rd of June today, in this case in 2021, on Wednesday today. And because of this, happy 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog series. So, yeah, it's been quite a long time since when the Blue Blood has firstly introduced, ever since in 1991. Jeez, I can't even believe it's been about 30 years already. So, for this particular topic for this point today, is that I'm going to be doing a special my video game collection video topic for this point today, because it's been about quite a few months ago since we last did the previous my video game collection video episode, and that what appears to be the PlayStation Vita game collection video. And despite it's quite small, but regardless of such though, the PlayStation Vita has been sold so poorly. But regardless of everything else though, we are glad to be back onto this whole series again. So, but this time for the better, for the celebration of this this Blue Blur, the Blue Hedgehog himself. So because of that, we're about to be doing the entire Sonic the Hedgehog game collection up to this point I have actually collected through, ranging from Sega Mega Drive all the way up to Nintendo Switch, or possibly Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5, because remember, if you ever guys watch the forms of the Sonic Central, that some more games will be announced, like Sonic Colors Ultimate for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC is coming on its way until September 7th, which I'm super excited about. And to top it all off, a brand new Sonic game is about to due out at some point in 2022. So that will be out on, obviously, the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, which I'm about to get those at some point in the future, as well as for the first time ever for the Xbox Series X/S, and even PlayStation 5, which is awesome. But usually alongside with that, there's also Sonic Prime coming for it, and as well as from that, the new Sonic movie sequel, which I'm super excited about. Speaking of the Sonic movie, I still managed to able to get the DVD and Blu-ray versions of the Sonic movie itself, because let me tell you, you should definitely recommend it. And as well as from that, I also got the special free Odeon ticket right there. I don't think you can't see it because the lighting is absolutely, well, convoluted, but either way, I'm glad I managed able to actually show you guys for that. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the forms of my video game collection video, the Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary special. So, please enjoy. So, let us begin back all the way up to 1991 when Sonic the Hedgehog was first existence. So, and obviously his first ever game that is ever exist of is the one that started it all, Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Mega Drive / Sega Genesis in North America. Really great start to the actual blue hedgehog himself. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, really great sequel. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, even greater sequel. Sonic & Knuckles, with the uniquest feature about this is that you can able to play lock-on technology and stuff like that. Like inserting Sonic 3 on it will give us the true Sonic the Hedgehog 3, or in this case Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. And if you insert Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the actual lock-on technology at the time, you get Knuckles in Sonic 2. So yeah, really great feature, especially for my favorite video games of all time. It will probably be Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. So yeah, it's awesome. And lastly, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, aka Sonic 3D Blast in North America. Even though this only came out in Europe and America, but never in Japan. Well, for games on the Sega Saturn version, that is. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, the only games I'm missing is technically Flicky, and also Sonic Eraser, and Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, and Wacky World's Creativity Studio, despite it only came out in America, and Sonic Compilation, because I don't feel like counting that, and Mega 6 Volume 3, and 6-Pack. So I don't honestly count those, I'm afraid. So, as I said before, since the very beginning. Moving on to the Sega Master System. I've got about 3 of these Sonic games out of 6, so even then I just want to point that out. So, Sonic the Hedgehog, 8-bit version, really great game. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, pretty alright game, but can be a bit difficult at times. And lastly, Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. So, yeah, it's pretty good, despite it's short, and you name the rest. So yeah, I'm only missing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic Spinball 8-bit version, and Sonic Blast, despite the fact that that only came out in Brazil. So yeah, that's something worth knowing for. Moving on to the Sega Game Gear. Mind you, I've only got 2 out of the 12, or technically 13, which I'll get into later. Sonic the Hedgehog, really great game. And finally, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Easily the hardest version of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And there are 11 missing to my collection, which is Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic Drift 1, because it only came out in Japan, Sonic Spinball 8-bit version, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, aka Sonic Drift Racing, in the PAL territories, Tails Sky Patrol, because it only came out in Japan, Tails Adventure, Sonic Labyrinth, Sonic 2 in 1, which is the European exclusive, which not only contains Sonic 2, but also Sonic Spinball, all in one particular game cartridge, and lastly Sonic Blast. So yeah, that's as far as I can think about it, so yeah, not much. By the way, I also got some of the stuff on my computer emulator, starting with Sonic CD, released for the Sega Mega CD. One of those pretty miserable failure, you know, selling Sega add-ons. So even then though, I thought I was able to include Sonic CD, the original version, on the emulator just because I just feel like including that. And plus, it's really expensive physically, so yeah, it's a good thing I've got it. Also another thing, an honorable mention when it comes to those emulators, I also managed to download the Sonic 1 Mega Mix, which I will say, is pretty awesome though, so even then I just want to include that on my Sega Mega CD emulator, so yeah. And there's another game I did got from my emulator, and that is Knuckles Chaotix, another one of those games that was on a pretty miserable add-on, but this time on the Sega Mega Drive 32X, and also, much like Sonic CD, it's pretty expensive as well. So, yeah, I thought I'm also able to include that as well. Now we'll move on to the Sega Saturn, and luckily for you guys out there, I got all 3 Sonic games on that system, so how lucky am I? So anyway, let's get to it. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, aka Sonic 3D Blast in North America, and yes, this came out in all the countries, including Japan, so yeah, that's pretty top notch. Sonic Jam, another, well, this is actually the first time that usually they get like all these past Sonic games in this one particular compilation, and well, you should still recommend this. Even if you have the Sega Saturn, you should still get this. And finally, Sonic R. Alright. Not the best racing game in the world, but it knows what it is. So I've got all 3 Sega Saturn Sonic games in the entire, well, this whole entire system. Awesome stuff. Now we'll move on to the last Sega system when it comes to the Sonic games for that specific titles. That will have to be the Sega Dreamcast. So, and luckily for you guys out there, much like the forms of the Sega Saturn, I've got all 3 games, except one, which I'll get to that in the end. So, Sonic Adventure, awesome game, even though it's specifically the best version of the game. Sonic Shuffle, aka Sonic Party, more accurately a rip-off of Mario Party. And finally, Sonic Adventure 2, to be more specifically the final release of Sonic Adventure 2 I've got for the Dreamcast, and also on the back, I don't know if you noticed, but I've got the trial version of this as well, like a demo or something, which is quite awesome, all things considered. So yeah, that's all 3 of these Sonic games on the Dreamcast. Again, the only missing being is the forms of Sega Smash Pack, which I honestly don't count that because it's a compilation game, so I don't feel like including that. And I believe it only came out in North America, if I recall correctly. And there's actually that one particular game being released on the SNK Neo Geo Pocket Color, which happens to be one of the uniquest Sonic games ever. Sonic Pocket Adventure, which is, to be more specifically, it kind of feels like a similar thing as Sonic 2, and yeah, pretty cool looking game. You can either play this on the emulator if that's your only option, if you don't have, you know, the Neo Geo Pocket Color, so yeah, that's that. Moving on to the Nintendo GameCube. Yes, Sonic games have been released on the Nintendo console, so yeah, anyway, let's get this thing to it. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is basically the ports to the Dreamcast version, along with some extra features in this version. Sonic Mega Collection, the greatest compilation game ever. Just because not only do you able to play, or in this case, find some cool Sonic comic stuff, but also you can play all 7 greatest hits for the Sonic's past. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, which is a port to the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure with added more content such as Game Gear titles and new mission mode. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that. Sonic Heroes, the best version of Sonic Heroes, just because, well, you know what I mean. Sonic Gems Collection. Really underrated compilation, despite most people found this to be the lackluster compilation, but I thought it was alright. Shadow the Hedgehog, I found it alright. And lastly, for the GameCube, Sonic Riders, and this is considered to be the marks the 15th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, next to Sonic 06, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance, and Sonic Rivals. And that's all the GameCube games, all 7 of those Sonic games. Even though there was actually some double duo packs, but I don't feel like counting those, and plus they only came out in America. Moving on to the Game Boy Advance. Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Battle. And finally, oh, there we go, Sonic Advance 3! Yes, I've pretty much got 4 of these Sonic Game Boy Advance Sonic games, as you can see. Even though there are two missing, which there are Sonic Pinball Party and Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, which screw that game because that game sucks, so skip that entirely. Moving on to the PlayStation 2 games, I've got 6 of these, well 5 which is the main games, and 1 honorable mention which features Sonic the Hedgehog. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this thing to it. Sonic Heroes, aka the worst version of Sonic Heroes just because poor frame rate and everything speak for itself. Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which features the same games as the GameCube version, but it adds 6 bonus games on the Sega Game Gear lineup. So that's the reason why I got it. Sonic Gems Collection. This only came out in Europe and Japan, but it was never being released in North America for whatever reason, so yeah, I have no idea why. Shadow the Hedgehog, in this case the worst version of Shadow the Hedgehog, so yeah, ignore this version and go for the GameCube or the Xbox versions. Sonic Unleashed, my least favorite version of Sonic Unleashed, but that's alright. And lastly, for the honorable mentions, which is Sega Superstars, because Sonic is in the cover, and plus his gameplay was actually based off from the special stages from Sonic Heroes, that you're able to collect rings and all that stuff, although it's usually inspired by Sonic 2, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the Sonic games on the PS2. The only 4 I'm missing, which is both Sonic Riders and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and 2 from features Sonic in the actual titles, which there are Sega Mega Drive Collection and Sega Superstars Tennis. So just want to give you a heads up for these. Now we'll move on to the Xbox games, the OG Xbox I should say, in terms of Sonic games. So at the moment I've only got 3 out of the 4 of those Sonic titles, which is not much, but this is the ones I've got at the moment. Sonic Heroes, really good version. Certainly a lot better than the PS2 version in my opinion. Sonic Mega Collection Plus, much like the PS2 version, I pretty much got this for the same reason, but with no loading times, thankfully. And finally, Shadow the Hedgehog. An average version, but aside from messed up sound effects. But anyway, again, the only game missing in this though is the original Sonic Riders, so I might be fine just pass on it though. Alright, now let's move on to the Nintendo DS games of Sonic the Hedgehog games. Sonic Rush, really unique game. Sonic Rush Adventure, really great game as well. Even though no one near as perfect as the original though, mind you. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood, with the worst soundtrack in the entire Sonic games. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, probably my least favorite version of the game just because of rubber banding and stuff like that, but it's alright. Sonic Classic Collection, really great Sonic compilation game on portable devices, and you should definitely recommend this particular compilation. And finally, Sonic Colors, which is a precursor to the Sonic Rush gameplay formula, which, yeah, pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the Sonic games on the DS. The only one missing in this, though, is Sega Superstars Tennis, so, but I might try to get that at some point, but not now, though. Alright, moving on to the Xbox 360 of those Sonic the Hedgehog games. I've almost gotten every single games on that system, except for 3, which we'll talk more about until later, so. Sonic the Hedgehog, aka Sonic 06, pretty bad, but not the worst game I've ever played, but it is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Sega Superstars Tennis, the only version I've got in terms of Sega Superstars game at the moment. Sonic Unleashed, the best version ever, just because of its exhilarating speed with the daytime levels, and you know what I mean. Screw the critics from the reviews. So, Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, the best compilation game ever, just because it actually includes almost every single Sega Mega Drive games, including all the Sonic games on the Mega Drive system. Awesome stuff. Certainly a lot better than the future Sega Mega Drive compilations, in my opinion. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie, based off from the Nuts and Bolts redesign, which I'm alright with, but hey, at least it's awesome to play as those two amazing duos. So, easily the best version of the game in my opinion, just because of Banjo and Kazooie. Yup. I'm trying my best to be able to do that impression, but anyway. Sonic Generations, much like Sonic Colors, this is the greatest game. Easily one of the greatest games ever. And it actually marks the 20th anniversary of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. So, yeah, recommend this. And lastly, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Limited Edition with this nice little glossy cover. So yeah, awesome racing game. The only three missing is Dreamcast Collection, being a part of Sonic Adventure, was actually included, and also Sonic Cross, I think it's like Viper? I don't know how I usually pronounce that very well. And of course the atrocious Sonic Free Riders, because, well, it's a good thing I skipped that, because, well, that game sucks. Up next is the next portable device for the Sonic games, and that is PlayStation Portable. Much like the forms of the original Xbox, not much games on the Sonic games on the PlayStation Portable. Like, there's only 3, but I've only got 2 so far, so these are the only ones I have. So, Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2. The only game missing is Sega Mega Drive Collection, which you can able to take that on the go, which is a good thing. Well, I did normally have that back in 2012, but I no longer have it due to storage space. So, yeah, that's about that. Alright, so next up is the PlayStation 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games. So, I believe I've got about 6 of these out of 7, so, which I'll talk more about until later. So, Sonic 06, again. So, but this time around on the PlayStation 3, it's actually way worse than the forms of the 360 version, so try to ignore this. So, Sonic Unleashed, again the same thing for the 360 version. I adore this, especially it runs in 60 frames per second, which is awesome. Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, I pretty much got the same version as the 360 version, but except I can able to grab a whole bunch of trophies as opposed to achievements. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, really great racing game indeed, and I basically got this version too. Seriously, I'm a huge fan of this game, so yeah, not much comment on there. Sonic Generations, much like the 360 version, I absolutely adore this, and well, if you have the PS3 or the Xbox 360, then you should still recommend getting this. This is a must-have. And finally, in terms of the PlayStation 3 Sonic games, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, pretty much got this version for the same reason, and well, the only noticeable missing feature is that I don't have the limited edition copy, which, you know, thankfully you can able to get this digital distribution of that DLC, but you better hurry up because the store will eventually close next month. So yeah, just hurry up. So yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the PlayStation 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games. The only one missing is, much like the DS, Wii, and PlayStation 2, is of course Sega Superstars Tennis. I have no idea why I keep on ignoring that game for longest amount of time in my life, which I have no idea why. Well, except the Xbox 360 version though, which I honestly prefer that version a bit more, but that's just me. And now next up, here we have is the Nintendo Wii games for the Sonic the Hedgehog games. And mind you, that I'm also going to be including Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, but that was on the WiiWare, which you'll find out until later on throughout the entire collection. So, and I'm pretty much missing one, so just like the DS selections of games. So, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This started it all when it comes to Mario and Sonic games together in the Olympic Games series. Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, because obviously Sonic is in this game, so in fact he's actually my main fighter in the entire Brawl game, along with Smash Bros. For the 3DS and for the Wii U, and recently Ultimate. Sonic Unleashed. Sonic and the Black Knight. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, probably my favorite in the entire Olympic Games series. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, the Wii version, which features Mii's in it. Sonic Colors, really great game. Definitely recommend this, despite there's going to be a lot of emphasis on 2D and stuff like that. And finally, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Probably my second favorite Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series, kind of thing about it. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the Wii games in terms of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. Again, one honorable mention, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, but that was on the WiiWare. And I'm missing one game, and that is Sega Superstars Tennis, which, yeah, that's as far as I can go for. Up next, in terms of the list of Sonic games, is the Nintendo 3DS. And I've almost got all of them, except for the last two, which I'll get to now in the end. So, Sonic Generations, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Limited Edition, Sonic Lost World, the 3DS version, aka the worst version of Sonic Lost World, in my opinion. Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS, just because Sonic is a playable fighter in that game. Sonic Boom, Shadow Crystal. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. And finally, Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. Definitely the better games of the Sonic Boom series. But yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the 3DS Sonic games. The only two exceptions being the forms of Sega 3D Classics Collection, which usually contains Sonic the Hedgehog 1 3D Edition, as well as Sega 3D Fokoko Archives 3 Final Stage, which is only exclusive to Japan, but it does manage to include Sonic the Hedgehog 2 3D version, so just want to give you a heads up for this. Alright, let's move on to... wait a minute. You tell me there's only one PlayStation Vita game in terms of Sonic games? That is unbelievable, but thankfully it's actually a good game actually. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, once again the limited edition version, despite the fact that the redeemable code is already being used. So yeah, this is the only Sonic game to be released on this poorly received PlayStation Vita system, so I have no idea. But there's also that one game that's only exclusive to Japan, and that is Samurai and Dragons, which technically Sonic makes his playable cameo, so at least that's that, but seriously, this is the only game they've got. I felt sorry for you. Alright, up next it will be the Wii U. So even though it's not much Sonic games on that system, but at least I've got 5 games out of 6 because, well, I'll talk more about that later. So, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Really great racing game indeed. Sonic Lost World Deadly 6th Edition, in this case the Wii U version of this game, to me it's pretty underrated, even though most people are not a big fan of the game though. Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games. Well, despite the title confusion there, it is probably my least favorite game in the series. I mean, not bad, not the worst, but not my favorites, honestly. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, much like the 3DS version. Obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog was included in the actual fighter roster, so at least I include that. And finally, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Yeah, not that good. Not that great either. Yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of, well, the Wii U games for the Sonic games. Even though there's only one missing, which I'm glad I ignored, that is Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Because let me tell you, that game sucks. Really, really sucks. Like, easily the worst game I've ever played. And I'm not gonna touch that game ever again in my life. Now we'll move on to the next generation of consoles in terms of Sonic games, and this time around we'll hit on to the PlayStation 4. So I think I've got about 3 of these games, except one, which I'll talk more about until later. So Sonic Forces, the bonus edition, which obviously includes the art cards and in-game items and stuff. An alright game, but not my favorite game in the series. Sonic Mania Plus. Oh boy, much like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, this is by far my favorite game ever. Definitely recommend it. Especially noticeable that, you know, Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel has finally made its comeback after 25 years. So yeah, that seems awfully a long time. And finally, Team Sonic Racing. An alright racing game, but it's definitely one of my least favorites in terms of Sonic racing games, at least to be more specifically made by Sumo Digital, so, but that's just me. So yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the PlayStation 4 Sonic games. Again, the only one missing game I was missing on is Sega Mega Drive Classics, which despite it actually includes almost every Sonic games in there, but few exceptions being Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles due to like God knows what is, for unknown reason. Up next is the Nintendo Switch Sonic games. So, I think I've almost gotten everything, even though, mind you, that the double dual packs doesn't count. And also I've got 2 other Sonic games, but those are only digital stuff only. So, but we'll get to that in a moment. So, and there's only still one missing Nintendo Switch game, which I'll get into later. So, these are the only ones I've got. Sonic Forces, bonus edition, again, and it's an alright version. I mean, some people seem to say this is the worst version of the game due to lower frame rate and stuff like that, but it's alright. I enjoy that most of the time. Sonic Mania Plus, again, much like the PS4 version, I absolutely adore this game so much, and to make matters even better, I can play it on the go, so that way I can able to take this game everywhere I want to go to, so yeah. Awesome stuff. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, again because of Sonic is actually included, much like the previous Smash Bros. Games from Brawl to 3DS to the Wii U, and now onto the Ultimate game. And this is still my favorite Smash Bros. Game out of the lot, just because it actually includes a lot of fighters in this, so yeah, pretty awesome game. Team Sonic Racing, again an alright racing game, but I think the Switch version is definitely a little bit worse than the other 2 versions, which is to be more specifically with the frame rate and everything, but it's an alright. And lastly, and the most recent Sonic game at the moment, well, at least as far as I'm guessing correctly, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, despite the fact that the Olympic Games, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, has been officially postponed to this year in 2021, just because you know what I mean, which is pretty sucks if you ask me. This game's alright. I mean, not my favorite though, but at least it's alright. So yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the Nintendo Switch Sonic games on the actual physical forms. Even though, mind you, the only missing being is Sega Genesis Classics, aka Sega Mega Drive Classics, if those of you lived in Europe. So, yeah, that's that. And now we'll move on to the last thing currently in terms of the Sonic games, until God knows they're about to be releasing the next gen ones on the PS5, Xbox Series X, and stuff like that. And that is, of course, the Xbox One. And the good news about these 3 games in particular is that I've almost got all of them except one, which it's pretty obvious because it's more accurately a compilation game. But either way, it is also enough worth noting for so that these 3 games I've got are backwards compatible with Xbox Series X. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, all things considered. So yeah, let's get started. Sonic Forces, and as you can see, I don't have the bonus edition. My guess is that, well, the code has already been expired, so oh well, no big deal. And haven't really played that this yet, so looking forward to that. Sonic Mania Plus, again, same thing as the PS4 version and the Switch version. Well, I'm glad I managed to got this, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to replaying this game again for the 3rd time on a different system. And finally, Team Sonic Racing, and as you can see, this is still sealed, as you can see, which is my recent purchase, by the way. So yeah, at least I managed able to got this version in particular, so yeah, I'm very happy to have this. So yeah, that's all of the Xbox One Sonic games, even though there's only one missing, which is much like the PlayStation 4, and that is, of course, the Sega Mega Drive Classics. So anyways, that's it for the physical stuff, and now let's move on to digital download distributions, starting with, let's just say, all the way back to the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console re-release. So let's get things to it with a digital distribution Sonic games on each consoles, starting with, of course, the Xbox 360 all the way up to Nintendo Switch. So because of that though, yeah, let's get started. So of course we got Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic CD, really great remake of Sonic CD indeed, Sonic the Fighters, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and finally Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So yeah, that was it for the Xbox Live Arcade games. Up next is the PlayStation 3 digital downloads for the Sonic games on the system. So I've almost gotten every single Sonic games on digital downloading distributions, except for one, which is Sonic Fighters, or Sonic the Fighters I should say, because I have no words for able to actually just well, trying to find that, but this is the one I've got. So we've got, of course, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and skip these, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, and finally Sonic CD, the really great Sonic CD remake. So yeah, that was it for the PlayStation 3 distribution Sonic titles. Up next in terms of the digital distribution Sonic games, and this time we are now hitting on to the Nintendo Wii. Mind you, I've almost gotten every single one of those digital distribution Sonic games on the Wii, with only a couple of exceptions, mainly due to the fact that the Wii Shop channel is officially closed down. So because of this though, unfortunately though, you can't able to actually purchase these anymore, which is a kind of a shame honestly, because this is actually a coolest part about the Wii back then. But anyway, so let's get to it. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic & Knuckles with the coolest thing ever, which is the lock-on technology system, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, aka Sonic 3D Blast in America, and that's pretty much about it in terms of the Mega Drive games on Sonic games on the Virtual Console re-releases. Now we only got 3 Master System Sonic games on the Wii Virtual Console version as well. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic Chaos. And before we hit on to the next one, which is the Nintendo Switch, I also want to give the honorable mentions to Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, which I've managed to got all 3 versions of Sonic 4 Episode 1. So, yeah, pretty swell, even though despite how most people seem to have a lot of mixed reactions to that. So, yeah, that was it for the Wii distribution to digital download things for Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, as far as digital games are concerned for the Sonic games on the Nintendo Switch, I think there's only 2 of those exclusive ones. Well, most notably for the Sega Ages lineup, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and of course Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Gee, there are so many versions out there for Sonic 1 and 2, so why didn't they just gonna bring Sonic 3 into the Sega Ages? But I guess not. But oh well. pick yourselves can be choosers, I suppose. So yeah, that was it for the digital distribution for the Nintendo Switch Sonic games. So now we move on to the final thing in terms of my Sonic the Hedgehog game collections, and now we hit on to smartphones, in this case iOS devices. So anyways, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 4 Episode 1, Sonic 4 Episode 2, Sonic Dash, Sonic Jump, Sonic Runners Adventure, and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. So yeah, I suppose that's pretty much about it. Only 9 games. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, I forgot to mention about the forms of the other 2 games you know as well. Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom, and Sonic Forces Speed Battle. So I forgot to include those in the entire collection. So, what do you guys think about the forms of my Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary game collection special? I hope you guys are able to enjoy it because, sure enough, I was a die-hard Sonic fan, as you guys should know. Even though there are some games I'm missing still, which it seems quite a few, because there are some of them are pretty expensive at the time. Most notably, I'm looking at you, Game Gear, probably due to the fact that, well, most of the games are pretty pricey these days. And also there was one on the N-Gage, which is basically a port to Sonic Advance, so yeah, I might try to get that at some point, but not now anyway, because I'm focusing on the next game, and as well as from that, I'll just discuss that in a later time. But with that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy this, and yeah, this is me, Maxi, from the Maxi Toys, and until then, well, happy 30th birthday, Sonic. God, you must have felt so old. Especially noticeable it came out the same year as Beauty and the Beast, as well as the forms of, well, several other films worth noting for. So, see you guys then. And take care. Bye!